Shopify pricing plans. Hey guys, in this video, I am going to show you all you need to know about Shopify and the different pricing plans that it has available and what are the features that you can find in one that are not going to be available in the other one. So welcome back to the channel and let's get into it. Now, the first thing you might be wondering is what is Shopify, what are the price plans, and what is the difference between all of these different plans that you can opt for on Shopify? Well, Shopify is a e-commerce partner and you can create your own e-commerce store and create your own store in the form of a blog or a website on Shopify. And you can not only have your storefront managed by Shopify, but all of your internal store inventories, products, all of that is going to be managed by Shopify. Now, there are 3 versions that are available for Shopify, and they don't have a free version. They start at $29, then they have their $79 version, and then they have the almost $300 advanced Shopify premium account. So what are the features that are available for all of these, and what are the distinct features that you're only going to get on the premium versions? Well, you can create your online stores, you can add unlimited products on all 3 versions. So if you go onto your Shopify store, and I will leave a link down below in the description box where you can sign up for Shopify, so make sure to click on that to sign up on Shopify to create your own Shopify account and start selling your own product. So what you're going to do is just sell your products. You're just going to click on products over here, and you can add as many products as you want. And this is the best part about Shopify. I started my own scrunchie business. Last year I started my own scrunchie business, so I was just selling scrunchies, and I added around 158 different scrunchies, and Shopify allowed me to add so many different products even on their lowest paid $39 version. And this is why I actually chose Shopify, is that they allow you to use unlimited products, and this is a feature that I find especially helpful for a person like me that is trying to sell as many variety as they can. So that is one feature that I find to be one of the standout features, that you really don't need to worry about the price plans on Shopify. But following that, I would actually tell you that if you have inventory location, so if I go onto my Shopify account and if I go onto inventory over here in my products, I can add the inventory for a certain product, and I can add different SKUs for the product as well. But you can see that for this product, this is going to be added to my online store again, but this is not going to be sold once it is sold out, so there isn't going to be a restock on this product. But I can only add 4 of these options for 4 different physical locations. After 4, I cannot add them on the $30 version. I would have to opt for the $80 version, which allows me to add 5 different physical locations, and the premium version, which allows me to add 8. So if you have more than 4 different physical locations or pop-up stores and you want to keep track of your inventory, I would suggest that you actually opt for the premium version instead of opting for the $30 basic version. Now, after that, if you take a look at the reports, you don't get any reports on your analytics section over here on your basic dashboard. So you can see that this is a basic dashboard, but if you want detailed reports, like if I click on the report section over here, you can get all of these different reports, like your behavior, your customers, marketing, orders, profit margins. All of these are detailed reports on my actual account and on the actual reach that I have for my market. So my finances, my inventory, and customer reports, I can just click on create a custom report over here. And let's say I want to create a customers by order value. So I want a customer report. I can just click on create customer report over here, and now I have a good timeline to see what customers are providing the most value to me as a seller. And this is a feature that is so helpful, and I found it to be definitely worth upgrading to a premium version. So you don't get this on the lowest paid version, you don't get any kinds of report, and then on the $70 or $80 version you get the standard reporting, and then on the premium version that starts at $299 you get advanced reporting. And just with standard reports, I find it to be so much more useful for me to retarget my marketing, retarget the customer behavior, see what people are interested in, and it allows me to get a good overall view of my business. And this is something that I would suggest is worth upgrading if you're running a large enough business, and if your business is growing. This is going to help you in many ways. It doesn't just help you with marketing, but you can also target sales and acquisitions and see your profit margins and see where you can take some cuts and where you actually are making low profits. Now, after that, if we take a look at their pricing and the Shopify shipping, you get up to a 77% discount on DHL shipping, UPS or USPS on the basic version, then 88 and then 88 on the premium versions. And the issue with the lowest paid version of Shopify is that you don't get USPS priority mail cubic pricing, and that is something that is not really that important if you're running your own business. You probably have a good idea of how and when you're going to ship your product, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. So it's not something that I would suggest that you really need the premium version of Shopify. It's fine if you're using the $30 version of Shopify to actually understand and go through with your business, especially if you're still just setting up. Then you definitely don't need to upgrade for premium shipping only. Now, after that, you have all of your basic Shopify payment systems. You have online credit card rates for fraud analysis and all of that. And if you are using Shopify payments, you get a 2% transaction fee if people don't use the Shopify payment methods on your website. So you have to pay 2% on each of your orders. So if I have these products over here, and if whatever the price I may set for them, I would have to pay 2% as a sales fee to Shopify. But if I am using the premium versions, it is reduced to 1% on the $80 version, and then it is reduced to 0.5% on the premium version of Shopify. So that is something to keep in mind when you are creating your store. And with my large value of scrunchies, when I was selling scrunchies using Shopify, I actually found it to be pretty high when I had to pay 2% as a sales tax, but as a Shopify fee, you could say. But I found it a lot more manageable paying 1% on each of my scrunchie when I was selling on the $70 or $80 version of Shopify. Now, next up, if we were to compare their point of sales, you can see that all three versions have point of sales, and with global selling, you can do it on all three versions, but you can only sell it in up to 20 languages, but that is more than enough. So if you go onto your online store over here, you can create it in different languages. So you can see that you can create blog posts, you can manage the navigation pages, all of that from over here. And you can create it in a different language for a different region of the world, and that is going to help you in optimizing the overall globalization of your business. But after that, you cannot do international pricing, you cannot do international domains on the $30 version of Shopify. So you can see over here that if I go on to products, and if I just click on add product over here, and if I am just selling, I'm already selling jewelry, so I'm going to do a bird necklace. And whatever the item may be, if I actually click on over here and I want to set the price to $14 in the United States, if I want to change this up to maybe $20 in Canada, or maybe I want to sell this in Europe for 12 pounds, or maybe if I want to sell this in the United Kingdom for 9 quid, anything like that, I cannot do that on the $30 version. And I find this to be very inconvenient, especially for shoppers. A lot of times I've noticed in the report section that when I don't have prices converted for the customers, they are so much more unlikely to purchase products, even if it's the same price. So if it's $14 US and it's converting to $13 Canadian, and I'm selling it at $13 Canadian dollars, still people find it a lot more useful if the prices are already converted for them, and you can't do this on the $30 version of Shopify. So this was a overview of the different features that you're going to get on the different price plans of Shopify, and depending on what your business needs are, you can opt for the plan that is best for you. You can also always feel free to go with their 14-day trial, and make sure to click on the link in the description box down below where you can start creating your own online e-commerce store using Shopify for you to start your own business today. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.